I'm going to show you two concepts that you can use over a C major chord progression. It has four chords. I have a very cool backing track. So let's get right to the video, shall we? Okay, let's get right to the lesson. I have a cool backing track. It's in the key of C. It has four chords. Um, I'll show you the concept. Let me just put the backing track on and show you the chords and show you what we're going to do with it. Here's the backing track. First chord D minor 7. A minor 7. G7. C. Do it again. E minor 7. A minor 7. G7. And C. And just does that the whole time. So the first concept we're going to do is we're going to play thirds of all the chords as they go by. So I was just playing the thirds of each chord as they were going by. And you should do this all over the neck. I mean, you could spend an hour. You could spend an hour or so. This is what makes you learn your fretboard. And it's just good to know where all the thirds are on the guitar. So let's do it again. Let's do this concept in a close-up, so you can really get these notes under your fingers. And I'm just doing it in a couple spots. I mean, you can do it all over the neck. And this is good practice for me. This gets me to really know my neck, know that this is D. The first one is D and F. Second chord, oops, A and C. You can play it anywhere. So I like to add in the second a lot. So I suggest, instead of just doing the thirds, I'm going to add in that second too. I'm always adding in the second. I love the sound of it. Then the second up to the third. You can even do first chord, you go. Alright, here we go. Back to the D. There's the A, G, and here's the chords. A minor 7, G7. I'm actually trying to memorize all the notes in the chords as they go by. Like the first chord, D minor 7th. I know the third, D. First chord is D, F. That's my third. I do the whole triads. Second chord, A, C. A, C, E is the triad. I always like to add that second in there. So that would be my second concept, is you want to play the thirds of each chord as they go by, but you also want to add in that second, because that, to me, that second makes it musical. And I just personally like the sound of the second. I always have. I know David Gilmour likes to use it. If it's good enough for David Gilmour, it's good enough for me. So you want to play the... That's the second chord, A. You gotta add in that second. So it's A. So A, B, C, E. So it's, your second is obviously an A, B, C, E. So I like to use the seconds on the first two minor chords. On the last two chords, on the G7, I like to hit the G, GB, oops, I like to hit the fifth gonna start on the D minor 7 with the second in there. Oops, that was the A. Alright, let's do it in another position. D minor 7. Like to hit the 5th. So on the first two chords you have this so we put on the track and you could just stick. You could just stick to these notes right here. Let's see how it sounds. Well, that's kind of going off subject, but you could even do. So those are two cool concepts that you can add in any chord progression. I was gonna do this lesson, but I really had to practice this for about a half an hour to get my chops up on this. So I suggest that you do this. It's cool. So you want to add in you want to add in the thirds as the chords go by, and then definitely want to add that second in there. That's what makes it musical. So there's just two cool concepts that you should put in your playing. There's a lot of stuff to practice here, and I'm only talking about the thirds, but I don't want to melt anyone's brain, you know. So we'll stick to the thirds as the first concept, and then the second concept would be to hit that second, at least on the first two chords. So there you go. There's a cool little video to get your wheels turning, so you can rip up on this on the guitar. So hope you enjoyed the video. If you enjoyed the video, please subscribe. I got more cool ideas in my head. Yeah, so that's it. See you from Stu Studio.